Well, of course, coming interesting stories on the front pages of the papers this morning, and we have the first news, the Punch, and other stories that we're bringing to Nigerians this morning. Let's kickstart with the first news. Big story there is talking about the cholera scare in Rivers State. Suspected outbreak claims 9 lives, 41 under surveillance. And also, why are we talking about cholera outbreak at this time? This is something that Nigerians should put into their cognizance by ensuring self-hygiene and also putting in place ability to take good care of themselves. Let's also look at interesting stories on the front page of the first news. This morning, we have 800 billion naira budgets inadequate for Nigeria's road repairs. This is coming from Umaye there. And also, Dangote Refinery increases petrol price for bulk buyers. Well, Nigerians there are bracing up for more times about the increase of pump price in the country. Also on the front page of the first news, we have Seyi Tinubu for governor. VDM's endorsement ignites controversies. At this one, VDM there, that's the very dark man, is talking about Seyi Tinubu for governor. On first news, we also have here capital in darkness. Vandals strike Abuja power lines again, disrupting supply. Well, if the capital is in darkness, so what of other states in the country? Well, why are these vandals going against the power supply in the country? And let's quickly talk about the appeal court affirming Abure as the Labour Party chairman, and court remands gospel singer over core member murder there. All of the stories there on the front page of the first news. Governors win Tinubu's upload for endorsing tax reforms. Let's quickly move on to other stories on the front pages of the dailies this morning. And let's go on to the Punch newspaper. Petrol pump price surges to 1,150 naira after Dangote hike. Now, the writer there is saying, brace up for more price rise. Marketers tell Nigerians. This is quite challenging at this time when Nigerians are expecting that the petrol pump price will come down to about 500 naira in the country, but petrol pump prices surges to 1,150 naira after Dangote hike. Big one there on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Let's look at Osun State is having very interesting story there. How DSS busted ISWAP terrorists who pose as watch repairers. Wow. Big one there coming from Osun. And we have a success story here talking about 18 Unilag female first-class graduates. Female first-class graduates in Unilag, about 18 of them. Congratulations to this one. And ensure you go out there and do well for Nigerians. And let me pray for you this morning that you go into the favor market, not the labor again. Go there and break new grounds for Nigerians. And let's quickly move on to the Guardian newspaper. This morning, danger looms as fake drugs harmful food flood markets. So why are we doing this to ourselves in the country, Nigeria, as danger looms as fake drugs harmful food flood markets? This the Guardian newspaper weekend is reporting this morning. So at what point can we be patriotic in Nigeria to go out there and do something good to ourselves, not to cause harmful food product to people in the country? And why is it that you see a lot of people dying due to some sicknesses that they didn't even know about? But look at it, danger looms as fake drugs harmful food markets, food flood markets in the country. More stories on the front page of the Guardian weekend this morning. Let's quickly take this one. 2027, tracking the underground for plot for Abdulrazak's successor in Kwara. That is the APC and the PDP. They are talking. And also return of Trump and revival of ideological confrontations among nations. the president-elect will get into power come January the 20th in the U.S. Let's see if other development will come into that particular country. Let's move on now to Saturday Times. And the big one there is saying Ghana president reduces ministries to cut costs. Well, why this time? Well, talking about cutting costs to ensure more dividends of democracy get to Ghanaians there. And 2025 budget reps tax MBTE on performance, and security rescues 18 kidnappers in Plateau State. And Davido there is talking, interesting story here from Davido here. Says, why my dad bought me out of record deal. Get more on the front page of Saturday Times there. We move on now to other stories on the Nation newspaper. And lack of banking details delays first direct local government allocations. Nigerians are waiting concerning this local government autonomy. Will this bring more dividends of democracy? A lot of people are concentrating too much on the center, but the president has indeed got that particular landmark judgment about the local government autonomy in the Supreme Court. The Nation there is talking about this one, lack of banking details delays first direct local government allocation. And let's look at the tax reform bills. Governors, Tinubu hails governors over support. Yeah, we saw the endorsement of the Governors Forum there, endorsing the tax form, the reform bill in the country. And let's look at the last one, the Weekend Trust this morning, how Tinubu governors struck deal on tax bills. Well, all the brouhaha, the fights on the tax reform bills seems to be coming to an end with the support of the Governors Forum. And ASU Cakes, as Afenifere urges caution, ACE Igbo Group hail adjustment. All of the stories there on the front page of Weekend Trust this morning. Kemi, let me quickly come to you. Interesting stories on the front pages of the dailies this morning. Let me get your take. What do you make of all of the story? Let me look at this one. The pump price is set to get increased in the country. Talking about the Dangote hike. Nigerians should brace up for more increase in pump price in the country. Let me quickly get your take before we move to other matters.
Well, Emmanuel, I don't need to be a seer, and neither do you, to envisage the response that Nigerians will give to this news. It doesn't appear to be palatable news, even though a large chunk of Nigerians celebrated the reduction, the somewhat reduction in pump price as we saw towards Christmas, the last Christmas, of course. And now with this, bearing in mind, though, that the market is fluid, as the Dangotes of the country have consistently maintained. We wait to see how it would go. But then if you look at what has happened over the past few days, experiencing queues, at least in my area, perhaps, you know, that will also give credence to what we have been seeing, that perhaps something is going to happen. But we'll wait and see and hope that this passes away without any further ugly occurrence. Emmanuel there, thanks a lot for the updates. There you have it. Go on and avail yourself of all the information out there to stay enlightened on all these crucial national matters.